How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Pot's Movie Dungeon. And I got another video here. I want to do a review of Zack Snyder's re-release of Justice League. Or maybe that's not the right way to say that. This is kind of a weird one. I guess this would be Zack Snyder's Justice League. It would be, the complete, unedited version that he first envisioned. Anyway, guys, most of you that's watching this channel knows the story by now. I know I'm a little late to the party on this. But I'm really a big fan of this Steelbook here. And I wanted to get on here and just kind of give my thoughts. Give my thoughts on the design of the Steelbook, my thoughts on the movie, and I felt like this is one of my favorite movies of the year. Now the original Justice League, like many, I walked away very underwhelmed, and when I got a chance to see this Zack Snyder's version of it, it was night and day. It was night and day for me, and I was a huge fan of this. And like I said, I just wanted to get on here and do a really fast, short video, kind of giving my thoughts. I know most of you have probably already seen a dozen of these, so I'll keep this really, really short and sweet. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the other screen real fast, and we'll take a look at this Steelbook, and I'll come back and give you guys a few quick thoughts, and we'll get on out of here. But there it is, guys. I'll be back in just a minute. We're going to go to that other camera. Alright, guys. Here is the up-close view of the Justice League Steelbook. A better look at that artwork. That cover is just fabulous to me. I absolutely love it. And there is the shot of the back. It's a nice matte finish. No embossing. I'll give you a shot of the spine there. Let's see how it's going to look on the shelf for you. And we will open this up and take a look. Now there's a total of 4 discs in here. You have, because this is a 4-hour plus movie, so you have 2 4K discs and 2 Blu-ray discs. So let's get these discs taken out here, and I will show you guys the inside artwork. I'm going to see if I can pop these out here without breaking anything. Matter of fact, guys, I'm just going to take these discs out here. I'll worry about breaking these. I hate these kind of holders. So I am just going to do that there. Hopefully you guys can get a good look at that. I'll move that around, try to get it out of the glare. But there is the inside artwork, guys. They did a real good job with this packaging. Real happy with the packaging of this disc. So that is what you get for the Justice League Zack Snyder cut. And we will go ahead and get back over to the other screen, and we'll finish this review up, guys. Great looking Steelbook. Definitely one of my favorites. So guys, that is the up close look of this Steelbook. And I don't want to make this video very long, like I said before. I mean, everybody pretty much knows the story of the history of this movie, and how everything kind of transpired from the 2017 version that we got to the full Zack Snyder movie that we have now. So I'm going to go over just a few things very briefly, whatever, and then we'll get on out of here. As everybody knows, obviously the movie here, this version was directed by Zack Snyder, and I'm just going to go over the cast really fast. I know most of you guys already know this, but just for those, just in case. Basically, we have Henry Cavill, playing Superman, and this is thankfully the Henry Cavill that doesn't have the weird CGI cutout mustache, whatever that he had in the original version, and so I'm very glad about that. You got Ben Affleck playing the Batman. You got Gal Gadot playing Wonder Woman, which I'm a big fan of hers, Wonder Woman. I really enjoyed her Wonder Woman movie, at least the first one, '84. I've only seen it the one time, but it wasn't that great. It's not a great movie. Amy Adams as Lois Lane. You have Ray Fisher as Cyborg, and you have Jason Momoa cast as Aquaman, which I'm a big fan of. Ezra Miller as the Flash. We got William Dafoe. Jesse Eisenberg is in this, only just for a few minutes. Jeremy Irons playing Alfred. I mean, I love Jeremy Irons and that character. I'm not gonna say he's my favorite Alfred. I'm probably still gonna be more of a Michael Caine version of Alfred, but I do like Jeremy Irons in the role. Diane Lane playing Mama Kennigan. J.K. Simmons. You just got a great cast in this movie, guys. I mean, the cast is stellar. And that's why it was just a damn shame of what happened with the 2017 release. And I'm just so glad we finally have this version now. So, anyway, guys, enough about that. I'm not going to go too deep in my thoughts on that. I'm sure my thoughts pretty much coincide with most of your guys' thoughts. So real fast, I'm just going to go over the audio and video specs of this release. You get the native 4K HDR10 transfer. It looks great. It has a great Dolby Atmos track. I mean, this movie was absolutely made to be played loud. In my little theater here, I got a 5.1 Dolby Atmos set up, And it sounds fantastic in my theater here. And it's like I said, it's meant to be played very loud. So I'm sorry to my neighbors ahead of time, because when I played this thing here, I turned it up and it sounded fantastic. Just to give you an idea, probably my favorite 4K disc that I enjoy playing in my theater to really test out the speakers, like when I have a new person come check out my theater and I really want to show it off to them, I'll put in a Thor Ragnarok, I'll put in Mad Max Fury Road. And Mad Max Fury Road in here is probably my favorite 4K release to play in here. That movie sounds fantastic to me. It's one of my favorites. But this one here really holds up to that one. The sound is just phenomenal. So anybody that gets this release, rest assured that I feel like you'll be very happy with the way it looks and the way it sounds. So as far as the special features go, there's not much here on that as far as that goes. You get a 25-minute feature called The Road to Justice League, where Zack Snyder talks about his trilogy of films with the DC Universe. So basically, I'm going to go over a couple of the interesting facts I found on IMDb. There's a ton of information on this movie, guys. This is just some of the ones I found the most interesting. So Zack Snyder had to leave during the original version that was released back in 2017 because of the death of his daughter. And they brought in, Josh Whedon. And he declined to be paid a salary for finishing the original version of Justice League to ensure he kept creative control to give the fans the most benefit from the director's cut of the movie. Zack Snyder said that he'd never seen the theatrical cut of the film because his wife and good friend Christopher Nolan had advised him to never watch it because, quote, it would break his heart. So Cyborg was originally supposed to be the heart of the movie, but Josh Whedon cut out most of Cyborg's storyline from the theatrical release. Like I said earlier, I really wanted, after seeing this version of it, to see a Cyborg standalone movie. And, this kind of explains that, a little more detail. So much of his storyline was cut out that when they added, the full storyline that Zack Snyder envisioned back into this movie, it really made Cyborg stand out as a character that, I love the Cyborg character in this release. There's really no reason to go into great detail as to what all happened with this production. I don't want like I said, it's all available online, and this has been talked about to death. But just in a nutshell, to give you my final thoughts on this, there was a lot of bad decisions made all the way down from the executives at Warner Brothers all the way down. From the hiring of Josh Whedon to rewrite and reshoot big parts of the movie, which ended up as the mess we got with the theatrical cut back in 2017, that left us all pretty underwhelmed. I'm just really glad we got the version of the film that we did. I'm more of a Marvel fan, but I do own all the DCEU movies. I love Man of Steel. I've seen it multiple times. I love Wonder Woman, which I've seen multiple times, at least the first movie. I'm not a big fan of 84, but I do own it. I bought that Steelbook, which there's probably still 500 copies available at your Best Buy. Every time I go in there, there's a stack of them. They can't seem to sell them. I would love to see a Cyborg get a standalone film, as I said. I'm very excited that Flash is going to get his own standalone movie. And it's great to know that Ben Affleck's going to come back to play Batman / Bruce Wayne again. Now, that being said, even though I am a big fan of Ben Affleck as that character, I am very interested and very excited to see what Robert Pattinson does in the role. I've been very happy with the trailers they've released so far. But in my personal opinion, I feel like that if for some reason the Pattinson version of Batman ends up bombing or failing, or becomes like a Jared Leto version of Batman, I say that obviously Jared Leto, nobody likes him as the Joker, and if it turns out to be more of that, and everybody's not really behind that, who knows? We may have a chance to finally get that Ben Affleck standalone Batman movie that everybody wanted. And I would love to see that. But that being said, I'm going into this Robert Pattinson version of the Batman movie with an open mind. I hope it does well. And something else, whatever. When I seen the movie The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, I was blown away. I'm a huge fan of that movie. And I was really excited with the idea of that Joker that Joaquin Phoenix portrayed possibly making an appearance in the Robert Pattinson version of the Batman movie that's coming out. I feel like they really dropped the ball on that possibility. And just the fact that that character, that version of the Joker, kind of being the bad guy in the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, that really excited me. That being a possibility, at least I was hoping it was going to be a possibility, but I know now that it's not. And I think that probably the biggest reason behind that is Joaquin Phoenix being the kind of guy he is and the kind of actor he is. He's a little out there. I don't think he wanted to be Joker for the next 10 years. I know they have announced another Joker movie. And so I'm excited to see what goes on with that. But I have heard rumors that Joaquin Phoenix is not the actual Joker that we all end up knowing. So I'm a little disappointed about that. And, I don't know much more about it than that. That may just be a rumor. I don't know. But anyway, I'm excited to see all this stuff coming out. We have a lot of stuff to look forward to. And again, even though I am primarily a Marvel fan, this Justice League movie is finally what we deserve. I mean, it's what these films deserve. I mean, Man of Steel, Wonder Woman, those movies did a great job kind of building the DCEU universe, and I felt like this Justice League movie was a great addition to this, and I really hope that they continue on with these movies, whatever. And who knows, down the road, make a Justice League Part 2. If they can pull off something like that. I don't know. This movie just makes me excited for the future of the DCEU, which really, before I watched this movie, I really wasn't. I kind of felt like, that the characters that we all kind of started to really care about, whatever, were going to kind of go by the wayside, and we were going to be left with either, replacement characters 5 years down the road when they tried to reboot all this stuff. But maybe this here will kind of keep things kind of tied back together, and who knows? Who knows what the future is going to hold? If nothing else, the DCEU, whatever, it's interesting to see what they do. I mean, there's a lot of things that they've done that I don't really agree with, but I got high hopes for the future of it. So we'll see what happens. But I'm rambling, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I have got some other movies that I want to review. I'm trying to play catch up at this point because I got behind on my reviews. So you guys take care and be safe out there. And I will see you guys again real soon. Thank you guys for watching.